Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. Cora here. And I have something a little bit special for you guys today. So I've already tried to record this video twice. Hopefully third time's a charm, but this is a kind of unboxing show and tell of my October LRP order with doTERRA. And it came in this big old honkin' box right here. And I actually filmed an LRP unboxing for my September order as well, but it didn't end up getting posted. So I really wanted to make sure that I filmed and posted October, because these are things that I typically order, and I wanted you guys to see what just a regular order looks like, at least for me. So a little bit about LRP and what it is first. That is doTERRA's loyalty rewards program. So it's doTERRA's way of giving back to wellness advocates and wholesale customers that are consistently ordering and replacing a lot of the products in their home that, you know, are a little bit harsher for us, filled with chemicals and things like that, and replacing those with really great products that support our immune systems and our digestive systems and our nervous systems and our overall health and wellness. So this is kind of that thank you in their way of giving back to us for, you know, sharing oils and bringing oils into our home. Now with this order, it's not just essential oils. It's other products as well that contain essential oils or are essential oil related, and I'll explain that in just a second. So how the rewards program works. If you place a minimum 50 PV, that's point value, order per month, then you will earn points back. And so you're going to earn a percentage of your order's point value. So if you order 50, if your order is 50 points, from the first to the third month, you get 10% of that. So you're going to get 5 points back. Plus you get points in shipping. For the fourth and sixth months, you're earning 15% of your order. For months 7 through 9, it bumps up to 20% of your point value order. And for months 10 through 12, it's 25%, and months 13 and after, you're earning 30% of the point value of your order. So for example, this was a little over 200 PV order, maybe about 206, I think. I ended up earning something like 62 points back. And those 62 points can be redeemed on any doTERRA products. So I can mix and match them. For example, Serenity Blend is a $30 oil wholesale, and it's also worth 30 points. So I could get 2 of those just as a freebie for having placed a 200 PV order this month. Now, the reason why I placed a 200 PV order is because there's a special promotion for October. doTERRA also likes to run extra promotions on top of all of the freebies and earning points back and things like that. So if you placed a 200 PV order in the month of October, and you can still do this if you're interested, you'll earn this. You will get a free Serenity Blend, which is $30 wholesale, Balance Blend, $20 wholesale, and Citrus Bliss, $15 wholesale. So that's $65 in free oils right here, wholesale. And if you don't have a wholesale customer account or doTERRA Wellness Advocate account, the discount is 25% off retail. So It adds up. Now, each month, they also give you a free product of the month if you place a 125 PB order between the 1st and the 15th of the month. So this month, October, it was a 5 milliliter on guard. So I got these 4 oils for free, just in addition to, just for placing an order this month. That was 200 PB before the 15th. Now, say you can't place your 50 PB minimum order. Well, you only need to place a 1 PB order to keep the percentage that you're earning currently and to keep your points. That's it. It's just a 1-point maintenance, which is pretty phenomenal. So with all of these products, with these rewards back, a majority of the oils that I get and products that I get and use throughout the year are free. So this program right here has saved me, I don't know how much money. If I did the math though, it would be pretty astounding. So let's get into what I actually did order that earned me these 4 freebies. So the first thing I want to show you are these Breathe Respiratory drops. With cold season coming up, that was kind of like the focal point of this order. You'll see some other products in here as well that are like, we need to stay healthy. So October and fall in general, the air gets really dry here in Southern California. Allergies are abound just as much now as they are in spring for whatever reason. So respiratory drops for the win. This next item, this is the first time I've ordered this. I love On Guard, which is doTERRA's protective blend. This has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, rosemary, eucalyptus. Aside from smelling amazing, this sucker is your immunity blend. It's your protective blend. This is what's going to guard your immune system. So I've used not just On Guard essential oil, but also different On Guard products that doTERRA carries. So I've used their hand soap, which is awesome. So awesome. Love it. And also, I don't have them in here. I just moved the last backup I had into the medicine cabinet, but doTERRA protective throat drops. I love those. Half of my coworkers have stolen my first bag because they fell in love with them as well. They taste amazing for one, and they're so soothing on the throat. And they do exactly what they say. They're protective throat drops. So taking them like you would a cough drop, it's going to soothe your throat and also give you that On Guard boost to your immune system. Awesome stuff. If you are pregnant, having a bag of those in your desk, fabulous. So what I decided to do was get the doTERRA On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. So what I've done in the past is made my own On Guard sprays, surface sprays to wipe down surface areas, wipe down tables. After I've cleaned the kitchen, wipe all of those surfaces down, just as an added layer of protection. But having this cleaner concentrate is really going to help. There is a 5 milliliter bottle of On Guard in each one of these bottles. Yeah. So with this concentrate, what are they? Okay. So for a multi-purpose cleaner, spray bottle would replace your Clorox bleach surface spray. you're going to mix 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons of the concentrate with 24 ounces of water. For doing the dishes, you're going to mix 3 tablespoons of concentrate with 1 gallon of water. For bathrooms, you're going to up it a little bit. So you're going to mix 3 tablespoons of concentrate per 24 ounces of water. And then for tough jobs, like super tough jobs, you'll want to use the concentrate itself, a dab onto whatever it is, if it's your stove, you know, whatever area that you're trying to hit, let it soak and then scrub off. And you're not going to want to use this on hardwood floors or any natural stone or anything because, you know, the clove and cinnamon and orange in here will probably eat it up. But amazing. Very excited to try this. The next thing that I ordered were veggie caps. So I use doTERRA's Life Vitality vitamins and a lot of their other pre-made capsules. And I want to do a video in a little bit to show you guys what it actually take and when. I have a giant weekly pill container that I use to keep them all straight. So at some point I will do a video on that. But I've only been taking those for about 2 months. Other than that, I've not really used essential oils internally. I've used them strictly for cleaning purposes or in a diffuser, aromatic purposes, or topically diluted. So I've been talking to other girlfriends that do use doTERRA, and a couple of them have had really great reactions with using the essential oils internally with veggie caps. So what you would do is you would place 1 drop of whatever it is that, you know, you want a shot of, and fill the rest with carrier oil. Safe one for digestion. That's very important. And, you know, just pop the pill. These are all empty. So completely empty veggie caps. And the reason why I got these specifically is because I want to use them with, specifically with copaiba. Now this was not in my October order, but it's relevant. So copaiba, and this bottle of copaiba in particular is a blend of 4 different species of copaiba, which is a tree. And this can actually be taken internally to support nearly all of your internal systems. Your cardiovascular system, your nervous system, your immune system, your digestive system. This thing just about supports it all. So I've taken 1 drop of this in a cup of cacao. My body was completely relaxed before I was even done with the mug. Before I was even done drinking, I was completely relaxed. All of the tension that I had been carrying in my back, in my shoulders, in my neck, completely melted out of my body. I was not expecting this reaction. I kind of didn't really know what to expect at that point. I was just kind of feeling run down and felt like I needed a boost. And this is what I grabbed. Put one drop into a 12-ounce mug, again, of cacao. So I used about 1 ounce of cacao with hot water. That's all I mixed it up with. And then 1 drop of this guy. I've not had that reaction to anything before in my life. I was astounded. So I'm just really interested in trying this out a little bit more, doing more research on it, getting more information, and so bought these veggie caps specifically to use with this guy. These next are just replacements. So I use doTERRA's essential skincare line, particularly these three guys right here. So historically, I've used Murad products, and while they're dermatologist tested and effective, there's just a lot of chemicals in there that I wanted to personally get rid of. Not to knock those products, they worked fairly well for the time that I did use them, but my skin is also going through a crazy phase. I've had 4 pregnancies in the last 7 years. 2 of them were surrogacies, so there were synthetic hormones at play. I've also been intermittently on birth control in between all of those times. My skin is going crazy. The most recent time that I gave birth was actually February of this year, guys. It's only been 7 months. So while I'm waiting for everything to like calm down and decompress, these things have been amazing. I've only used them consistently for about 2 months, maybe 3, and I love them. I love them so much. I did try Barrage, which is another line with doTERRA, and it was a little too mild for my skin. I've historically had very oily skin, but because of all the hormones in the pregnancies, I get random dry patches. I'm also not as young as I used to be, you know, now that I'm getting into my 30s, just turned 32 this summer, my skin is starting to get more dry. So having mild but effective cleansers, really my goal. And something that's not going to throw a lot of chemicals at my skin. So the facial cleanser, very gentle, melaleuca and peppermint are the main essential oils in this one. Peppermint is incredibly cleansing. Melaleuca is amazing for skin. That's what is keeping me as clear as I am right now. Their scrub. Haven't been using this one as long as the other 2, but I love it. And this one has grapefruit and peppermint. Yes. So my exfoliant, I use it 3 times a week. And then the anti-aging moisturizer. And this guy has lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense. A little bit goes a long way. This is a very moisturizing moisturizer. Which I know is kind of like, well, duh, but it is. Just 1.5 pumps, really. And you're, you know, on your finger, you think, well, that's nothing. But when you spread it out over your skin, it absorbs really quickly, but you feel like replenished. There aren't any tight spots where you're like, oh, my skin's really dry there. No, it fills everything in really quickly. As I said, a little bit goes a long way. This tube lasts a long time. And so those were all the practical things. Now we get into the oils. So in addition to getting the 5 milliliter bottle for free, I ordered the big guns. I ordered the big size. So to give you a little bit of perspective, On Guard 15 milliliter bottle contains about 250 drops. 5 milliliter bottle, about 80. And you really can only get this size in a kit normally. What is it called now? It is now called the Family Essentials Kit. That is the kit that I purchased when I signed up with doTERRA. It has doTERRA's top 10 oils, including On Guard, in 5 milliliter size. And it's basically like, it's kind of like your mini essential oil first aid kit. And On Guard, the first one that I went through, of course. So I also needed to get a 15 milliliter backup. These other two, I also needed to order as backups for different reasons. Lavender. This is used in my house a lot. It is amazing for skin. It's in every single one of my bumps and bruises blends. Amazing for headaches and amazing to wind down at the end of the night. In fact, when I go upstairs, this is what I'm going to be diffusing as I get ready for bed. Lavender. Stuff is amazing. And it's one of the most gentle essential oils out there. You don't really need to dilute it a whole lot. This next one, my husband used up, so I needed to replace it, and that's peppermint. To be fair, we both were using it a lot, but he dropped down my stores a lot quicker than I anticipated, so had to order backups. So for me, I use peppermint for headaches, releasing head tension. I've used a dab on my, just dabbing it lightly on my gum line when I had a toothache over the summer. Helped a ton. I had this bottle pretty much open, sitting on my desk for probably the whole first and second trimester of this last pregnancy to combat nausea. This thing is my little morning sickness miracle in a bottle. I would also drop 1 to 2 drops on a cotton pad, stick it in my air vent slats in the morning on the drive to work, just to make it through that 45-minute drive. It was my lifesaver, you guys. I did not have to pull over and get sick on the side of the road. You have no idea how awesome that is until you've had to do that. So, peppermint, awesome, awesome essential oil. Can't live without it. My husband used practically half of a bottle on our vacation here to Hawaii. Peppermint, especially mixed with lemongrass, will chase away practically any bug and spider. No joke. They hate this stuff and they freaking go running for the hills. I did not believe this until I made a bug spray for my hubby, because he was freaking out about bugs around our door frame over the summer, because it was crazy humid this summer. So I go spraying this thing around, and I see a giant spider decides that it's gonna make its home right in the crack of our door. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I start spraying, not on him, near him. This thing flipped out, ran faster than I thought it was capable of running, just took off like a shot up the side of my house. And I was like, oh, well, okay then. I'm going to be making up more batches of this. In fact, we went through several spray bottles over the summer. And my husband himself just took the peppermint and straight was lining doorways and windowsills. I'm like, our house smells like a candy cane. Can you stop? There is such thing as too much essential oil, and we've gotten to that point. He's like, I don't want bugs, so live with it. Leave the window open. So, had to replace it. Now, again, all of this stuff, just replacing my skincare, getting these, 5 essential oils, replacing what we had already used. This little cleaner concentrate, I think, was only, $14. The veggie caps and the Breathe drops got me all of this. Plus 62 points that I haven't even used yet. So all together, this is like, I don't know, $70, $75 worth of oils right here. Plus the $60 that I haven't used yet. Just for 1 month, you guys. Just for products that I was going to buy anyway. So doTERRA is really, really generous with its customers. Yes, this is a company that is out to make a profit. Obviously, all companies are out to make profits. However, doTERRA really cares about us and wants to make sure that we have access to these oils because there are some amazing benefits to them. The Citrus Bliss Blend. This is your uplifting blend. You need a pick-me-up. This is it. This is like a creamsicle in a bottle. Serenity. This is your wind down, I need to chill blend right here. Your restful blend. Your grounding blend, balance. In fact, Serenity and Balance together, amazing combo. I've diffused this before bed many, many, many times. These three, along with Elevation, which I don't have in front of me at the moment, but I do have it, are part of the original emotional wellness line, in my opinion. These were like doTERRA's, hey, you got a problem? Grab an oil. And you get 3 of them, the 3 most used ones, the most loved ones, for free this month, just for placing a 200 PV order. So if you guys want to snag any of these, October's the time to do it. And if you have any questions about it, put them down in the comments below. I'm happy to answer them for you. And if I don't have an answer, I will go hunt one down for you. And so that is it, you guys. And don't worry, next month's video is going to be a lot shorter because I won't be explaining LRP and how it works and, you know, what you earn every month. So it'll just be the unboxing, what I grabbed and why. But that is it for October and what LRP is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. And I hope that you're subscribed so you don't miss any more of these, especially November's unboxing. And until then, blessed be, guys.